Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Prestior, and this is Elden Ring. Haven't done any grinding yet, so I'll do that eventually, but for right now, we're just going to keep on going. But since I did get those runes from earlier, I'm going to go ahead and put those to use. Go ahead and level up Intelligence again. Again, we're just going to go for that soft cap at 40, and then after that, I'll probably work on building Vigor, just to get some health. Last thing we need is to get killed. So far, we've been surviving. That won't last much longer. So we can do spirits if we want to deal with the plants. In my opinion, it's not the best option. Mind the poison. Glowstone. Mushroom. Alright, so we took care of some of them. So this thing has like 1,000,000 minions. We do want to get that treasure in the back there eventually, but for right now, we're not going to worry about it. Alright. Got that all out there. These things do spit projectiles. And I am just about to get poisoned. This poison will last a while if I let it fully fill up. So yeah, this big plant will do this, which summons a giant cloud of poison. It can smash its body into you, if you happen to be in range. And it can also extend itself into the air, in which case it will summon those light beams. Which we're just going to deal with now. Alright, got refreshed. And the other plants died. Poison blue. Golden rune. Veranda powder. Immunized cured meat. There is an item up there, by the way. Let's see, how do I get up there? I think I can jump. By the way, if there's no room for the horse to spawn, it will not spawn. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so it's not very good for the... It can do precision jumping pretty well once you're moving around, but very small movements is a problem with this thing. As you can see, that second jump is just crazy. Yeah, and even jumping in place, it moves forward, so that's something to be aware of. Yeah, there we go. Good now. I can jump up here and go and grab this Trina's Lily. So, we've gotten those before. So, immunized cured meat. Cured strip of meat dried out after pickling in a green medicinal solution. Temporarily boosts immunity. Higher immunity helps to mitigate the buildup of various poisons and scarlet rot. Alright, and then... Poison bloom. Flower that grows in the toxic terrain. Dripping with a deep green Excuse me, poisonous liquid. Excuse me, sorry. Alright. So I know there's a scroll that we can get, but I don't remember exactly where it's at. And I've been putting this off anyway, so let's... There's a couple places I want to go to. That there is a mine, and we definitely want to go there. But I think I want to go this way first. So let's go to Church of LA. Okay. Alright. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, there's not anything we need to worry about, so let's just go. So we want to head towards the beach here. Also, do I have enough to... Yes, I do. I have exactly enough to get 5. Though at this point, I don't really need them. They're just there if I absolutely need another ranged weapon. And I'm, like, completely out of magic or want to conserve magic. Like, some of those enemies I nearly kill with one shot, so switching over to a throwing knife can save me FP if I need it. In any case, I'm gonna say hello to this guy. So he has swiping attacks. If you're underneath him, he will stomp. If you're far away, he will spit out shockwaves of air. And then once you get him down to below half, he pulls out his sword. And then he dies. Okay, I don't have enough for spirits summoning now, which is annoying. So I can do spirit summoning here, which is why I was checking. There's these giant turtle things here. We're gonna go this way. I don't know what this light thing is. That's like tracing along the ground. No clue. It runs faster than my sprint speed. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what this thing's about. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, no clue. But in any case, over here. Are you? What are you? Some sort of bird. I don't know what, though. In any case, we're gonna say hello to this guy. Get those smoldering butterflies, get some white strips of flesh. That's about it over here. While you're ahead. Alright. So there's these snapping turtle things of Cthulhu-esque origin. If you hit them in the shell, you're not going to do very much. Try attacking. Okay. I'll try. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. Good job. Also didn't mean to drink that, but you know what? Might as well. Alright. So that got a stamp. Sweep. Usable on swords, axes, and hammers. It will apply heavy to the weapon. Yeah, does heavy affinity in the following skill. Brace armament and step into a low stance that prevents recoil from most enemy attacks. Follow up with a strong attack with a sweeping strike. Usable on swords, axes, and hammers. Small and medium swords accepted. Okay, cool. So, that thing, you might have saw that beetle a while in a previous video. That was a red one. Killing a red one will recharge your healing flask. Killing a blue one, of course, will get you your cerulean flask refilled, or at least a little bit. The white ones will sometimes either drop materials, or they will drop those ashes for weapon skills. So yeah, like I mentioned, Cthulhu turtles here. Their tentacles can be severed. They do regenerate. And if you attack the shell, you're going to do minimum damage. Not sure how I got runes there, but whatever. But if you go for the head, you'll do normal damage and eventually stagger it. And when you visceral it into the shell, you'll do a bunch of damage. So that's how you're supposed to kill these things. That. Stab into it. Do a bunch of damage. Yeah, sever the tentacles, because if you don't, it's going to start flailing and doing a bunch of damage and being a pest. Once you get into a stagger loop like this, you're in good shape. If you don't, it's going to leap into the air and start just wrecking your shit. Also, I should have drank a flask before I started. But that's okay, we killed it. Land octopus ovary. And the little baby ones are not of real any issue. There we go. And then go for that tentacle, please. Wow, that was more damage than I expected. And then it staggered. Alright, well there's my first death. It's a little bit of a trek to get back, but that's fine. I could just run past the giant. Yeah, dying happens. There you go. So the good news is we're no longer on a deathless run. Neat quality of life thing. If you look at the compass, it shows exactly where your souls are at. It'll also show it on the map. Yeah, so we were actually close to killing the other one, but whatever. If I do, for those who are not familiar with these types of games, if I die again before I get my runes back, I lose them for good. Honestly, there wasn't that many to begin with, so I'm not that concerned, but especially since I have that grind spot. But I do want to at least get it back for posterity. Any case, I was just mainly just showing off that enemy. I'm not going to worry about killing it now. I'm just going to grab it and go. At 2397. Not even enough for a level up. Hey, look, it's a turtle. So, anyway, where we want to go is over in this direction. Deal with these fools. So you don't actually have an evade really on the horse, but you do have the sprint that you can do that does eat up stamina. Rainbow stones and some string. Boasting no special qualities, this is merely a goodly length of string. Often carried by demon humans, used to make certain items easier to use. Alright, and of course, as the map notes, there's a cave here. Here. This cave is super dark, by the way. Hey, it's you again. Indeed it does.
Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me.
Alright. I took some damage, but nothing serious, but I'll go ahead and rest anyway. I need... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of these. Just a nice 30 intelligence. Okay. So yeah, this cave is super dark. Fear ahead. So that one I can notice. Grab that. Go this way. Alright, probably called its friends. Got a club and a glass shard. We've already read about the glass shard, but I can read about the club in a bit. Alright, so we could go down that way, or we can just go back around this way. Take a peek over the edge here. We got that guy there. We got that guy there. That they swarm quickly. Jeez, you're annoying. Alright, well that did not go well. I got too greedy. And I don't have much healing left, so this is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, I didn't actually read about the thing that murdered me. Puffy, milky white ovary of a land octopus. Land octopuses eat humans in order to bear young, and theirs is the blood that runs through these ovaries. Alright, and then there was the club. There it is. A thick, solid lump of wood. Wielding this striking weapon requires no skill. A simple primitive weapon that requires only brute strength and persistence to hammer your foe into the ground. Barbaric Roar let loose a bestial roar to rally the spirit and increase attack power, while active strong attacks change to savage combo attacks. Requires 10 strength, so but no other requirements. Has strength C scaling, and that's about it. Alright. So there we go. Spirit summoning. And then we're going to tuck ourselves here. And then we're going to say hello to this guy. So needless to say, this is going to get very chaotic very quickly if I don't kill that one of these bosses. Oh, come on. I can't freaking see. Alright, that's not good. Yeah, I'm going to die. This thing's super aggressive. And there's more than one. Yep, I'm gonna get hit there. Yep. So I was hoping to stagger it faster, but I didn't. And needless to say, it gets crowded. And I switched to the wave thinking I was gonna be able to just take out a swarm. Obviously did not happen. Well, in any case, where are you? There you are. Sup, fool? Did not go the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. So what we're going to do here is... Yep. We're just going to do that. Okay, one down. Nice jump. Hey, guys? Wolves, can you help? Oh my god, are you kidding me? That is such bullshit. Alright, so running to the entrance actually wakes him up. So I did not know that. Also, I didn't pick up my runes ever, so I did lose them. I didn't have many, because I thankfully spent them, but the ones I got from just killing everything in the cave, unfortunately, I tried using the wave thing as well. It didn't really work. Okay. Come on, thank you. Seriously? God, like the timing is so bad. I ended up just trading hits. Nope, not gonna let you do that. And the bad thing about targeting is you will not turn away from your target until you break targeting or switch targets. Yeah, you got a falchion. Alright, well that went super bad. So with already using my Estus, yeah, now he's asleep. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna let you do that again. Okay, that's one down. Okay, it didn't actually wake up the other guy. So we're just gonna deal with you this way. There we go. Tailoring tools and a sewing needle. And then they cower. But I'm punishing them all. So multiple deaths this run. Or this session, rather. Pretty much broke even as far as the souls we lost. I don't know how many I actually lost, but was unpleasant. So, I mean, as long as I wasn't being harassed, I could just kill them rather quickly. But they are super aggressive, and unfortunately, the way I usually kill them is try to stagger, sneak attack stagger one of them and just quickly finish them off. But unfortunately, I'm not very physically fit, so it didn't really help that much. You can return to the entrance, but we're not doing that. Because there's this cave back here. Oh, actually, before we go, I'm just going to see if there's any silver flies here. I don't think there are. Oh, I'm wrong. They're right here. Alright, I think that's all of them. Okay. So yeah, that was pretty messy. That kill where I was one shot away from winning was depressing, to say the least. In any case, up here, it's a tunnel, as you may have noticed. Get some smoldering butterflies. Oh yeah, forgot you guys existed. Also, since that's all been taken care of, tailoring tools enables armor adjustment at sites of grace. Portable set of tailoring tools enables, as mentioned, sewing needle. Large sewing needle curved like a fang. Bach the demi-human's prized possession. And then falchion. Curved sword with a single-sided blade, delivers slashing attacks with its sharp blade, but it's ineffective against thick armor and hides covered in tough scales. Wielders of the weapon employ a unique style that enhances attacks with spinning motions. So it has spinning slash just like Dismounter. 13 dex, 9 strength. It's D&D for strength and dex scaling. Alright. This should be it for enemies here. There's crabs here if you want to murder crabs. So I'm killing these. I'm seeing if they have a drop. I don't think I don't think I've ever seen them drop anything. Oh, by the way, we're outside, so I can just do this. All right, off we go. Thank you for the beast bones. Then we can go ahead and rest here. Refresh our goods. Don't have enough for a level up. So in here, Church of Dragon Communion. And here you can exchange something to get access to some fancy faith/arcane based abilities. One of the incantations of Dragon Communion transforms caster into a dragon to spew flaming breath. Charging extends duration. The incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feast upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power. Dragon Claw transforms caster into a dragon to tear through foes with Dragon Claw. Allows one follow-up attack. Alright, same thing. And then transforms caster into a dragon to bite enemies before them. So I've seen Dragonfire. It's kind of silly because it changes your head into just a big dragon head, but it's pretty devastating. It's also part of the reason why faith-based builds or faith casters are generally pretty good, to say the least. In fact, supposedly they're better than arcane, or not arcane. Sorry, intelligence-based ones. That being said, the sorcery spells are at least faster. Fireball is a very slow spell in comparison. So this area is supposed to actually have jellyfish, but it looks like they only come around at night. And I never really fully explored this place before, so I'm kind of I was kind of paranoid about the jellyfish. Dragon! Don't think there's anything fancy up here. Just this. Far to the east you'll find the Cathedral of Dragon. So that's a little bit of a hint. And then up here there's Exalted Flesh. A lump of animal flesh pickled in a medicinal solution mixed with fiery spices temporarily boosts physical attack. Consider a delicacy in the Badlands. This invigorating repast was for the exclusive benefit of those who they deem heroes. So there you go. So the good news is now we don't have to go through that cave anymore because we have the teleport. Besides that, I don't think there's anything around here. Like I said, I didn't really explore this part too much. Oh, did not know about you. Alright, Sombra Smithing Stone. So there is something here. It's actually pretty useful, in fact. Bye-bye, turtle. Alright, well. Shard of Smithing Stone, drained of color. A special ornament with unique characteristics cannot be strengthened with colored smithing stones. Number of steps and amount strengthened differ from standard equipment. So yeah, special equipment is things like, I think Reduvia, but I definitely know the Golden Halberd is only upgraded with the Sombra Smithing Stones. You only need one, but then to upgrade to +2, you need a next tier of Sombra Stone. So they are definitely a bit more difficult to upgrade fully. Grass. Okay, so we're done here. I'm going to go ahead and teleport back to the coastal cave. Because we have something that belongs to another.
Oh. What are you doing here? Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
Here you go.
What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
There you go.
Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamstress like my mum. Then I suppose I...
Yep. Alright, so that takes care of that. Going to go ahead and rest and heal up real quick. So also, since we now have the sewing kit, you can actually alter the garments, which can change the appearance a little bit. It does cost souls that do, though. Okay, I'm not actually going to teleport yet. Oh, right, I can't do this in here. So, there's 2 more things to look here. One of them's just right over there. Get those butterflies.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
This guy's not as friendly. As for things he has to sell, he has the Broadsword, which has 10 strength, 10 dex. The Confessor starts with this weapon. D strength scaling and E dex scaling. It also has some hints about land squirts and stone digger trolls. This is also your access to a short bow, which has E scaling strength and dex. Requires 10 dex and 8 strength to actually equip. There's also a club, which costs 600 for some reason. There's some arrows and bolts. And then their iron round shield, which has 71% physical damage negation. Requires 8 strength, and that's about it. Alright, so neutralizing boluses. Alleviates poison buildup and cures poison ailments. Poison accumulates gradually, coming into effect once the threshold is reached. Poison ailment lowers HP in steady increments for a period. Staunching boluses alleviates impending blood loss. Blood loss escalates gradually, causing great damage once the threshold is reached. Take one of these in timely fashion to avoid such an event. Stimulating boluses alleviates buildup of sleep. Sleep accumulates gradually, causing sudden fogginess and loss of FP once the threshold is reached. Even if it does not force the afflicted into true slumber. Take one of these to avoid such an event. Broadsword, a straight sword with a wide blade suited to slashing attacks. Horizontal swings boast wide attack range, making it easier to connect with foes. Skill, square off. This skill starts with the sword held high, follow up with a normal attack to slash upwards through enemy's guard, or a strong attack to perform a running thrust. Short bow, small bow made to fire arrows over great distances. Other than its ability to fire off arrows in rapid succession, it is also well suited for use on horseback. To use a bow, you have to have arrows. Skill, barrage. Archery skill using a bow held horizontally. Ready the bow, then fire off a rapid succession of shots faster than the eye can see. Alright, and an iron round shield. An ordinary small round shield made of metal, heavier than a wooden shield, but boasts higher damage negation. Finally balanced, the shield is easy to use. Has no skill. Alright. Yes. Alright, off we go. So just heading on over here next. Get some of these fancy skulls. And keep on heading over here. So, slimes again. Some skeletons. And then we can get this gold foot here. And I'm just going to run away. I could have just leapt away. If you leap in the wrong direction, though, you will go into the ocean and die. So I'd rather just be over here. Okay, so I believe next is the mine. We're going to go to the mines next. I want more upgrade materials. Getting the staff to +3 is going to hopefully help our damage a bit. Any spare stones we have, we can use to upgrade something else, though, to be honest, it probably won't matter that much. So to get to there, we just need to kind of run around a bit. So it's down there. Easiest way to get down there. I think we just gotta loop around. Hopefully we won't piss off the dragon too much. We could probably drop down here safely. Okay. Didn't attract the dragon. Sorry, I thought I heard the music change. Okay, this place. That little mist here is just to show that you can't ride the horse through it. You'll automatically dismount. So this place is, there's a bit to this place. So needless to say, the enemies down here are pretty durable too. So, key thing here is I'm checking for places to drop down to. Yeah, so you can see you can roll off this elevator. I think this place is good. I didn't see anything going down. Wait, there's that. Well, before we start then, I actually did not know about that tunnel. Okay. How are we? Looks like we're okay health-wise. So let's head on up. Yeah, there's multiple tunnels here. But I can just roll off here if I really want to. Didn't lead okay, didn't lead anywhere. But it's a nice little opportunity to kind of see what this is about. This, on the other hand, shows a bit more promise. Golden Rune 4. That will get you 1,600 runes. It's a decent amount. In any case, item ahead. Yeah, well, I was going to check anyway. And then we can roll. Oh, missed it. Well. So I'm so used to Dark Souls that I always assume that I have to run just to make the quote-unquote jumps. But we can jump in this game, so that was pointless. That was just an unnecessary risk. In any case, we need to get our souls back, which are all the way up there, so we have to, unfortunately, climb back up. Yeah, it's right over there. Alright, so I'm actually going to bring this down. And then we can do this. And then this. Retrieve lost runes. And then what we want to do is jump so I can get to there. And then jump to get to there. And then you can fall the rest of the way. There we go. Okay. So these enemies up here are pretty bulky. They're like made out of rock and stuff. Okay, so these little yellow splotches, smithing stones. Alright. Does not stagger them. Definitely need to be a bit more careful. Okay, got the smithing stone. So there's a bunch of giant rats in one direction and some other stuff. Yeah, throw those rocks. Smithing stone. Might have enough to already upgrade, but I'm gonna wait. Yep, rats. Aggroed them. We aggroed the rats. 1 second. Alright, rat's dead. Okay, progress. Smithing stone. So what we can do is we can go and recover and backtrack if necessary. Or not backtrack, but ignore some of these locations to save on resources. Though right now I can't teleport, so that's not exactly the best option. Alright, so what we can do here, of course, is see what's up ahead. So no place to drop from here, I don't think. But there's that spot there. So if you miss that, you'll actually miss out on quite a bit of the this mine, essentially. Seek Center. But I'm going to go ahead and start with this area first. So yeah, it just leads to this area. Okay. I know there's other dogs. Question is where? Yep, there. Okay, no one else seems to care. Alright, how well does magic work on you guys? Oh my god, it one-shots you. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was going to one-shot you guys. Okay. So yeah, these guys are rough to deal with simply because they're made out of rock, essentially. So like physical attacks tend to not do as well. Large glintstone scrap. So this thing is interesting. Break gem and use FP to produce many magic bolts. It does scale with int. Large piece of glintstone tinged with unstable magic found in the crystal's tunnels. Break gem. Poor quality and thereby easily broken. A sorcerer wouldn't give us a second look. It does have int A scaling though. But yeah, I probably shouldn't equip it. I mean, at this point, I pretty much don't need a lot of the things I have equipped. Let's drop the kukris. I do want to keep the fire pots though. You know what? Screw it. We're bringing these in. Okay. Sorry if you're hearing the clack of my controller. Alright, so back here. Smithing stones. These miners can also drop smithing stones. Also, putting out the torch can make it a little bit easier to see the mining deposits. So yeah, with this you'll be like, oh, okay, I guess that's it in this area, but that secret passage leads to quite a bit more. But question is do I keep going with what I have? It's gonna be, yeah, you know what? We will keep going with what we have. If I die, I die. Because if I die, I'll just respawn with all my stuff. And, well, I could go and level up. That is an option. But I think I'm good. Oh right, I was supposed to actually go for those. Boop. There we go. So yeah, I just want to take a brief look down there. I thought I saw another ledge over there. Oh well. So yeah, important thing to note here is this statue of Marika. So this is a respawn point. Alright. So these guys are a little bit different. They explode when you hit them with fire. Because the rocks on their back actually are explosives, so they'll throw the rocks out and do wonders. Bye-bye. Glintstone scrap. So this is a weaker form. Yeah, piece of glintstone tinged with unstable magic found in Crystal Tunnel. I'll go ahead and equip it. If I'm ever desperate and still alive, I can put it to use. So yeah, this place is filled with smithing stones. This will be, yeah, we're up to 9, so that's enough to get to +2. We need a total of 11. Sorry, we need a total of 10 to get to +3, and then beyond that you need a higher tier stone. Did you spot me? I'm jittering because I'm sitting on a slope, it looks like. There we go. Should be easy enough to deal with you. Dodge, dodge, dodge! Roll away. Yeah, you hit the rocks in the back. Explosive stone clump. Whew. You can probably guess what this does. A clump of small stone with smoldering cores explodes when thrown together at enemies, inflicting fire damage. Miners employ these stones as tools for rock blasting, but have long forgotten how to craft them. So we're gonna remove that, put that. There we go. By the way, if you're concerned about like the potions and cycling, if you hold down, it'll actually bring it back to the first slot, which should be your healing item. Okay. So you're doing your thing. Poke. So I didn't do this originally when I fought these guys. I fought them with a golden halberd, and it actually took some effort to kill them. I still killed them in a few hits, but these things are pretty durable. Alright. Nothing up, so we're just going straight down. Alright. Okay, there's that there, that there. Actually, yeah. Secret ahead. Yep. You might be able to do it. That might be a safe fall. One way to find out. Eee. Yep, safe fall. Okay. Could this be joy? So yeah, we can go over there. Almost didn't make the jump. Golden rune. Sombra smithing stone. Pretty much makes the whole thing worthwhile. And then down here, you can go here. And then bottomless pit below that. Alright, that's everything. Okay. Almost done here. Didn't expect unguarded. Same here. So with that, I should be able to get my staff to +3, which will make my life a little bit easier. So this is boss door. You can see beyond there's a, I believe it's a giant stone golem. He's not friendly. So I'm going to go ahead and heal to full, open this, and hope I can get the summon off in time. Shit. Oh my god, so much easier with magic. $1,800 runes. So yeah, this boss was rough. On my other character, I got obliterated. Mainly because I didn't have any offensive magic at the time. So all I could really do was throw fire bombs and hope I did enough damage. Because he's made out of rock, so even the halberd didn't do a lot of damage. It had holy damage, which helped, but it was rough. And as you can probably see, the wolves were obliterated almost immediately. It bought me a little bit of time. And something you might have noticed when he was about to go on like a little bit of a frenzy in the beginning. He rammed into a wall and it staggered him. That actually happens with the other giants as well. If they're charging with their sword, it will they'll do it 3 times in a row, unless they ram into something, in which case it staggers and breaks the combo. But yeah, with that, we're done here. So we'll return to entrance. And then get the hell out of here. We can't come back here and kill these the mobs there. There is a chance they can drop smithing stones, but I wouldn't expect anything too fantastic. So yeah, I'll go to Church of Ella. So question is where do I go to next? I definitely have some ideas. So yeah, so with this, I need 4 tier 1 smithing stones to get to +2. This will increase my sorcery scaling even further. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then it requires 6 to get to +3. And that'll get it up to 139 sorcery scaling, which is pretty good. And then it's just letting you know that you can't upgrade beyond +3 on this thing. Even if we could, we require smithing stone 2s to actually do it. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, and then with that, let's go ahead and level up. Level up that intelligence, maximize that damage. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here on The Depressed Viewer. This was Elden Ring. I'll see you guys later.